Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do my October 2019 wrap up. So October was a decent reading month for me. It wasn't fantastic, it wasn't terrible, it was just average. I read 3 books in October and I liked some of them I didn't like. I had a very unpopular opinion about one book, which I'll talk about first, but yeah, it was just kind of a meh reading month. But I'm hoping once November comes around, which we'll talk about in my TBR, which you guys will be seeing very, very soon, that it'll go a lot better. So without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and talk about the books that I did manage to finish in October. So let's start off with the book that took me the longest to finish this month, and is going to be a very unpopular opinion. If you guys have watched my vlogs, you probably already heard about this, but I'm talking about Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is one I had started during Contemporary-thon at the end of September, and I carried it over into October. It took me almost half of the month to finish this, and I gave it 2 stars. I know, very unpopular opinion. If you guys are not familiar with the story, it is a book that has been highly acclaimed all over BookTube all this year. It is an adult romance novel between the Prince of England and the first son of the first female president of the United States. And they have kind of a hate to love relationship, and they slowly fall in love with each other. I will say this book, I can definitely see the appeal. I don't think there's actually anything terribly wrong with it. It just didn't connect with me on a level that it did for some other people. I actually really enjoyed the romance and I liked the storyline, but the writing style is what really bogged it down for me, and it's really hard to explain how this writing style affected my enjoyment of the book. It's just something that I don't read very often in this narration style, and it really hit me in a place where it just drove me to like the story less and less. Then there was also a big thing with the pop culture references. Now, I don't mind pop culture references thrown here and there in a story, but when it's on every other page like it was in this book, then it gets to the point where I can't stand it. There was mentions of Star Wars and Harry Potter and BTS, and I don't have issues with any of those fandoms. I love Star Wars, I love Harry Potter. I just don't personally like BTS, so I didn't get a lot of those references. And those were, again, all over the place, and it really drove me insane. But again, I can definitely see why people do really love this book, especially if you read a ton of romance novels. Again, it's not something I personally read. I don't read a lot of contemporary in the first place, so just wasn't for me, and I gave it 2 stars. The second book that I read in the month of October was Tuesday Mooney Talks to Ghosts by Kate Ricula, and this was an arc sent to me by the publisher, but this came out on October 8th. And this one I thought was just okay. It was definitely just an average thriller in my opinion. It is a adult thriller taking place in Boston, which is my hometown, and it follows our main character Tuesday, who basically there's this whole mystery surrounding this billionaire's death, and there's like a whole puzzle within his obituary, which like the entire state of Massachusetts is trying to solve, and whoever solves it like wins a big prize. And Tuesday enters this, and again, it was fine. I did love seeing Boston represented because that's where I grew up. So I knew a lot of the places in the city that were mentioned in this book, so that was fun to see. But the mystery was just kind of average. I lost interest a lot of the times. So again, just an average thriller, and I gave it 3 stars. Last book that I managed to finish in the month of October was The Unadjusted. I read this for a blog tour I participated in, and I'll go ahead and link my blog post down below for you guys if you would like to check that out. I'm not going to go into too much detail here because it is more detailed in my review on my blog, but this is a YA urban fantasy with a little bit of dystopian elements to it, and it follows a society where basically there's like a plague that people who survived it gained like different abilities, kind of similar to like The Darkest Minds, what I understand about that book series. And there is also another side to it where there's people who weren't affected, and those are rising up against the people who were adjusted, as they call it. That is, again, a basic, very basic premise. I liked it. I thought it was good. I like the fantasy elements, and dystopian is my favorite genre. So those things put together made for a very interesting story. I am very interested to see if this is a series. I can't remember off the top of my head if it is or not, to see where the story will go from here. And yeah, I gave it 4 stars. If you guys would like to hear more of my thoughts, my review is down below. And that is everything I would have for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys read in the month of October and what you thought of the books that you did read, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys to go check out if you like to follow me on any of those. And all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!